Hello everyone, welcome back to race 3 out of 4 from Teamsport Karting Utrecht member event called NeedFourSpeed. Today we are at race 3 out of 4, the last race that has random grids, and next week we're gonna have one shot qualifying to determine our place. This is all filmed on the same day, but it's 4 races right after each other, and we're starting from P9. Whereas we had P4 and P1 respectively in the first 2 races, we're starting down from a little bit further back. So we're gonna have to see what we can do. Maybe we can overtake some people, because we should be at around P7 if everyone is on their rightful place pace wise. Unfortunately, I'm not the best at attacking, not the best at overtaking, so we're gonna have to see what we can do. Maybe we can get some positions, follow some guys through, because the guy in front of me starting P7 is the fastest guy on track, and yeah, maybe he can show us how we can overtake, but we'll have to see. We're just on the grid. The guy next to us is rolling forward a little bit, I think, so we gonna have wave him like go back again. Set it to the marshal as well, and he's kind enough to actually do that as well. As you can see here, it's a little bit, but every meter or every centimeter counts in this place. It's a narrow track, so it's gonna be quite difficult to overtake. Not a lot of places to overtake as well. We're just having some fun with the guys in front. But yeah, we're gonna have some POVs from other racers as well, courtesy of Rien the Lab on YouTube. I will link him in the description. But we're already going to 5 lights, still looking behind me there. 5 lights are on and they're off actually, so we're underway. And here we go, trying to follow the guy through, but he has to brake before the first corner, which is normally flat. And we have to try and avoid everyone, a little bit of contact as well for everyone in front and behind. But we're keeping P9 for now. We hit a little bit of contact as well down the spiral. Everyone has to brake a little bit more than expected, but yeah, here we go on lap 1. Maybe we can try something on the quick car in front, because he's being held up right now, and there's a hairpin coming up, but he is quick and he actually makes a great overtake already. So our plan of following him through traffic is not really gonna work, but still we held our position, which is good enough. A little bit of contact in front as well. We have to take avoiding action. It works out, and now everyone is settling into their positions. The guy behind us, nothing he can do. We have to make sure we don't hit anyone in front. They're going side by side. The guy on the inside will maintain position, and the quick guy is, oh, we actually hit him. He goes wide. I didn't expect him to slow down that much, and he's shaking his head. He's not happy with that. But yeah, nothing we can do about it. And we have someone on our outside as well. He tries to switch back. Beautiful move there. Goes on the inside, pushes me wide, and there we go. We lose 1, maybe 2. We have the inside for the next corner though, so we can go defensive, try to get to the apex of both of these chicanes, and it works out. We get a warning, no contact. As we make contact, actually, we don't give him enough room. We try and control the kart, which is successful. We're still in front, P10. But yeah, gonna have to look out for the rest of the race that we don't do anything to get a penalty, because we're making contact. It's the first few laps, it happens. We go normally into this section, we go a little bit wide, and the guy actually gets a great run, goes down the inside of the next corner. Copycat move of the lap before, and we lose another position down to P11. So not the best start, not what we wanted, and we're gonna have to see if we can grab some positions. Our friend Rien the Lab is still in front of us, and he might hold up some people. He's not the quickest at this track, still learning, but yeah, maybe that does give us some opportunities, and we actually bump the guy in front here. He is slower at this section, but now he's quicker on the straight. This is full throttle until this corner where you have to brake a little bit, then full throttle here as well, and you just can see he just has better lines, better grip, and slowly is gapping us, catching the cars in front of us. But you can see there's not a lot of difference actually in our lap time, because we're keeping up with him. He spins the kart almost. I do the same, because when you're following, that's something that's really easy to do, just doing the same as the guy in front of you. But now we're gonna be able and switch to the POV of Samuel. He is fighting with Rien just behind him. He now goes side by side up the hill. He has to give him room, and Rien is gonna make a mistake. Doesn't realize Samuel's next to him, puts him in the wall. We try to overtake him now into the chicane, but we're just not able to do that, and we have to slot in behind us. Maybe we can try here on the inside. We try, but the guy in front of us spins, and that means the guy behind us can go around the outside, and we're now into P12, unfortunately. Last in this race, starting P9. Not what we wanted. Maybe we can try something, because yeah, they're just slowing each other down in front of us, fighting. And yeah, again, Samuel is being attacked, and now we're gonna have to go down the inside of the guy in front. It's a really good move. He had to brake going up the hill, and now we're back into P11. So that's one clean, good overtake. I like it. And you can see Rien now here. He lets everyone through that is behind him, especially Samuel, who he put in the wall because that was not fair according to the steward. So he was like, I'll give the place back, no problem. And now he is holding up the guy in front of me. So we're trying some different lines. It's not working, and we have a little bit of a gap. Just going the normal line, then trying to follow the cars in front as best as we can, just normal lines, but we steer out a little bit and miss the apex, so that's gonna cost us a little bit of time. Not a good way to close up, but Rien goes wide into the first chicane and then compromises his line into the second chicane, but it's not that big of a mistake because he can keep his position sliding into the spiral, but not enough of a mistake to let anyone through. We're catching up a little bit, but had to steer out, and we get hit from behind because we missed the apex again. So that's really unfortunate. The guy in front tries to attack again. Great view from this battle. Great action in front of us, but we're gonna have to try and get there ourselves as well, because we really need to be fighting for this position. We try something, but that doesn't work out. We hit him and we get a warning, no contact again. So really gonna have to try to keep it clean, which we are really difficult here. I don't know where to really overtake, but we're following now again. We close up massively through this little complex, and we're now losing time on the flat out section again, so that's unfortunate. But they try again. He hits Rien, and he actually is gonna make that overtake, trying that, but he gives the position back, knows it's not working, and we try and hold it on the inside, but it turns to the outside, so he pushes us wide, and now we're fighting for P12 going into the spiral. It works out because yeah, nothing to do there. We just run the guy to wide. He actually goes on the outside, but we know it will not work because this little double chicane or complex, whatever you call it, is perfect to defend if you're on the inside, not on the outside. So yeah, here we go into lap 11, still in P11. At least we're not last is what I'm thinking right now. Gonna have to try and to get back into P10, but the guys in front of me battling doesn't help that because they're going side by side and there's no way past for us. Rien makes a mistake going out of the spiral, and now we're right up under their gearbox, I would say. But again, we see the guy in front of us going wide. We make a little bit of contact because we are not expecting them to slow down that much, and now we're battling him, looking down the inside. I knew it wasn't going to work, so we just leave it there. But now the guy behind us tries to overtake us as well. We have the inside. We know how to defend here. We've done it before, so no way through there. So that's good. Still in P11, we again get a warning, no contact. Really have to be on our toes now. 2 warnings. I think you can have 3 before you can get a penalty. But yeah, we're really having to watch out because we're trying moves and we're not that good at it. So it's a little bit of aggressive moves, and we now have a really quite big gap. So we're just gonna have to push, try to make a better lap time than them. We have a little bit of oversteer there as well. Gonna have to catch that kart a few times. Yeah, and again a few. So you see me using a little bit too much steering, slows us down. But now Rien gets overtaken on the straight, tries to hang it around the outside. The guy that overtakes Rien on the inside doesn't work. We're right behind him now, and now we're gonna have a battle with him for P10. So our friend just in front of us with the GoPro on his helmet, as you can see. But for now, nothing we can do. We're gonna have a little bit of a run going up. No, we're not. We're just behind him for now. He's trying to follow the guy in front. which helps his lap time, and now we're trying to follow both of them. A little bit of a mistake again there, so yeah, just right behind him in P11 in lap 14 out of 24 or 25. I think the race is 25 laps in total for the leader at least. So yeah, Rien goes a little bit slower. I have to brake a little bit more than I expect. Slide the kart, but it's okay because we're right up his gearbox. We try the move, but we hit him. That was not what we're supposed to do. Rien is like, what are you doing? And he's completely right. It was a wrong move, and we're now in P12. We're now last because the guy behind me, really easy overtake for him. 2 karts that just spun out. So yeah, we're gonna really have to follow Rien now, trying to salvage something for this race. Really something we didn't expect, didn't want. Down to P12 from P9, and he has a little bit of a gap as well, Rien. So we're just gonna have to do our best, set the best laps we can. We know Rien isn't the quickest, but still he defends some fresh air there as well, goes inside, again goes defensive, that's costing him time. So that's good for us, closing up towards him, really trying to get past, trying to not at least finish last. He is going defensive. That wasn't that smart when I was behind him quite a bit, but now I'm closing up, and he told me afterwards he was really going defensive, trying to hold me behind, just like I did with the people behind me in the first race, trying to better himself as a driver as well. We just set the fast lap. We get actually alongside. We try to switch back, but outside is not a lot of grip, so we lose our momentum, and we have to slot in right behind him going into lap 17. Double chicane, trying some different lines, seeing what might work, what might not work, really having to play with the kart and the positioning. But yeah, we close up onto the spiral as well. He slides out of there, and here we go. We're trying to look if there's place on the inside. There's not. We give him a little bump, but it doesn't bother him. And yeah, we're really having to try and see if there's any gaps. Not going for that same move. We actually go on the inside now, but yeah, there is actually room. I thought we were gonna have to slot in behind. We're gonna have to slot in behind here, and yeah, really good attempt, but not good enough for an overtake. And we're just trying to get a better exit onto this little straight. Doesn't work out for us, and now we're going into that spiral again, braking a little bit later, trying a different line, but it just gives him a little bit more room to run away from. So yeah, just about 7 laps to go of this 25 lap race. It's 15 minutes. It worked out to 25 laps. From the next race on, I'll actually make a lap counter that shows how many laps we had from the last race. We got some good feedback there. It's really hard to know how many laps are left, so that it's what we're gonna do from the next race on. For now, you're gonna have to do with the lap 19 number, and we have to get some avoiding action because he goes slower than we thought. We have good momentum, but no place to put our kart to get in front of him. With a little bit of a bump again, we're really right behind him. We're almost pushing him through the corner here, but again he goes defensive. We try to switch back, but doesn't work out this time. And I'm looking behind me because I actually see one of the leaders coming through, so we might get some yellow flags quite soon. Rien makes a mistake, but I'm too far away to capitalize, and here we go. We actually get the blue flag. I look behind me, there's a little bit of room. Rien thinks that he has to let the leader through, so we're suddenly right beside him. We know there's no room here to get past, so we let the leader through right here, right now. And yeah, leader thinks he can go on the inside. He doesn't. Rien doesn't realize he's there and tries to go wide, but that gives us the room, and we switch to Rien's view. He actually has to let us go through, and he's a little bit annoyed because he thought I was using the blue flags to get ahead, but I showed him after the race that because he went wide, I had the room. I already let the leader through. So yeah, it happens. He understood afterwards, luckily enough, and suddenly we're into P11, and now we're gonna have to try and follow that leader, make a gap from Rien so that he can't attack us back. So we're not last anymore, but he is still right behind us. Almost anything to play for. The wooden spoon, the last place, is still possible for us if we make a mistake, do something stupid, or get a penalty. But for now, it looks good. and we're just taking the double chicane as we should, a little bit wide because I thought Rien was going to try and send it down the inside. He doesn't, and now we're just going through the spiral. Looking behind us, we see another leader coming through again, which is gonna be led past by Rien any time now. And I don't know when we're gonna get him past, but I see that he is closing up soon, so we'll just let him pass. I don't think we actually got any blue flags, but I know there's only one person behind us. That's Rien, so anyone else that's coming up behind us will be someone we have to let through because of blue flags. But going down the spiral now, we're a lap down, so it's actually almost gonna be the last lap. We're gonna have to do 24 laps instead of 25 because we're a lap down, which is the first time this series we actually have been a lap down. And we see the blue flag in the top. Well, we didn't get any actual blue flags, but yeah, I just gave them to myself, just not gonna hold them up. We get a thumbs up that we did it well, and we go into the final lap trying to follow the guy in front of us. Maybe we can at least set a little bit better of a lap time, because I'm always better following people than when I'm on my own. We almost actually give him a little bit of a tap on the back, but we just managed to slow down enough. And again here we catch up, but we make a little bit of mistake, hit the inside of the corner. He has better drive out, and there we go. Final few corners now, going up the hill again, then the last corner, and here we go, finish P11. I'm not happy with it. It was a really bad race. We'd made some few mistakes as well, but yeah, we're gonna see what we can do next week. Last race is next week from this event. We're gonna be having one shot qualifying, so one lap to qualify, see where we can get, and then try and have as high as a finishing position as possible. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more karting content, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.